Happy Monday update. Hey Jabba, how you doing, buddy? I told you. See, I don't sub your channel. You have subbed my channel 3 times. Yeah, 3. But I told you. I'd go out of my way once in a while to check to see what you were doing. If you did something that you finally had the fucking balls to leave up without taking it down, making it private. Oh, and by the way, I thought about something. Maybe I could help you out to establish your Bel Air as a National Historic Site. I'll get to that tomorrow. I think I'll have a little bit of time tomorrow morning before I head off to the VTH. I think I'm going to give you some helpful advice, okay, on how to help you become world famous and rich. I said, let's see what he's up to. I popped on. Oh, you are possibly going to remove ignition switch cylinder and replace it with possibly, like you possibly put a solder in, you possibly put a new base pan gasket in and got the base can mounted back up to the block the correct way, possibly. My question is, why would you want to put an ignition switch in a car that does not have a functioning starter when it did have a functioning starter that got burnt out twice from the immense amount of cranking and 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 cranking to get it to kick and fire up, making the starter beg for its poor fucking life with all the abuse you were putting it through. And then it kicked, it burped, it farted, it sputtered, it shook, rattled, and rolled with lifter, tick, and rod knock until it finally had its last few sputters, putting it out of its running life misery until it finally just went fat and conked out after like 25-30 seconds. Why would you want to be bothered with putting a new ignition switch in it? Why would you want to give a fuck about removing an ignition switch? Whether it's working or not doesn't make a damn bit of fucking difference with a piece of shit like that don't run. Never will run. But anyway, listen here, tomorrow I'll give you a little heads up here. I'll give you a little teaser. I have a great idea, Jabba, to help you out. You want attention. Let's face it. There is not a single person on YouTube that craves attention more than you do, along with sympathy, and is more dysfunctional. I got something, an idea I think will help you out. It'll help you to make your Bel Air a national treasure, a monumental landmark that people will go out of their way to want to see. We'll get to that tomorrow morning for a Happy Tuesday video before I leave for the VTH. I will see you then.